I guess I should have brought my what do you call it, my stand in here. Well, welcome back to the Hollis Urban Garden. Many blessings to you all. I am in the greenhouse. I'm sitting on my stool, and because I have my trees in here, I'm limited on my space as far as tables. Because if you can see, I'm working on the ground. I'm basically working on the ground. And what I'm doing is up potting my peppers, separating them, making more space for them to grow. Um, Now, I have the trees in here, and of course, the tomatoes and everything else that's planted over there, which is peppers, uh, onion, cabbage, I believe, and then over there, same thing in that corner. And then I have my blackberries. No, yeah, blackberries here, blackberries here. My strawberries, I had to unbury the crown. I had buried the crown by mistake with some of that mulch. So they'll live, but they're like, what happened? So yeah, and I have blueberries in the bag. Yeah, blueberries all the way in the back. Right there. So yeah, so I have no space right now. So I better not put anything else in here. I think I am though. I think I'm gonna put one more uh, item in here if it'll fit. But I'm working on the ground. I just wanted to see what you guys were doing today because I am going to up pot the peppers. So I already put my seed starting mix, of course, like I said before, burpees, burpee organic seed starting mix, which I love. Now, this will be for my seed starting. I have my soil that I can use for up potting, but I was like, you know what, I can use my soil for seed starting also because I have some seeds I'm going to start. I'm going to start my melons and cucumbers and everything right now because they claim, okay, April 15th is the last frost date. But I'm just doing it a few days after, you know, that 4 week period because I don't know. So I'm starting a little late because things grow really fast. You know, the watermelon, cucumber, all that, they grow really fast. So they sprout really fast. So I'm going to do those. I'm not sure if I'll get to it. Well, no, I have to get to it today. So I'm going to plant those today. And I'm going to use my soil and see how that goes. So I don't really have, let me see. Can I put you guys, if I put you there, you kind of won't see me as much. Let me see. Oh, they might do it. They might do it. They'll do it. They'll do it. Okay, so I have, did it fall? You did. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So I have some water here. I'm going to water from the bottom. No, this is vinegar. Yes, this has been cleaned. I want to water from the bottom. And it has to soak up all that water. So you probably won't see me planting it, up potting it, but bless me. Oh, and also because the watermelon and cucumbers and everything don't like to be transplanted, I have, excuse me, I have biodegradable, ooh, excuse me, I have biodegradable pots that I'm going to start those in. So I'm going to show you guys that. And then I can get that ready as this is soaking up that water for my peppers. Oh, this is heavy to be potted. Ooh. Get that, and I think, let me make sure that there's not a hole in this. Is this the one? Okay, so that's all the water we're going to put in there because this is the one that has a little tear in it. Limited space, okay? Limited space and trying to do a lot and trying to save my blossoms on my tree. So that's mainly why my greenhouse is full like this. I'm trying to save my blossoms on my tree. And we'll see how that works. I really do hope that it works. It works out for me. So I'm going to go show you guys when I'm going to pot my, when I'm going to start my watermelon seeds in and my cucumber seeds so I don't have to take them out of the pot. I can just plant them in the ground because what I have is biodegradable. Come on with me. It's cold outside also, so I am sitting in the greenhouse with that nice Vivo Sun heater. All right. Ooh. And I'm telling you guys, it's cold outside. Let's see. Oh, they want to say hi. Hi, Nosy. That's Nosy, Sneaky, Dopey, Lemon, Brownie, and Big Mama. That's like Big Mama or Sassy. Let's see. No, that's Sassy. All right. So, see if I can move this. Oh. I was trying to see if I can move without dropping stuff, but you know. This is what I have for my storage out here. It's not heavy at all. 75-gallon little thing. It's perfect though for the garden. All right. Where is it? Where? Now, I can either use these, and I don't like the Jiffy Seed Star mix. These are peat sales, okay, but I got these because they were $2. I don't really like peat, but I'm gonna use it for putting it in the ground, but not seeds. I mean, I'm gonna use it. I'm not using it as a seed starting mix, but as my holder, I'll use it. Yes, I'll use it. Okay. All right. So I'm not sure if I want to use this one or this one. I know. I don't know. Because, like I said, because they grow so fast, I don't know. Because, you know, just because it's the last frost date, it still might be a little too cold for them. And they grow fast. I think, I don't know. I do have another one, so I could use these. What you guys think? So I may use these. Let me just use these. Yeah, so I would use these over a cup. You know what I mean? I would use these over a regular cup. Like I said, I don't like peat moss, but it's not the seed starting mix. And I would actually definitely use these over any other cup. Because these are, yeah, these are better. I've had them before. The other ones that are in the greenhouse are not peat. Excuse me, are not made with peat, excuse me. But like I said, these were on sale. You have to work with what you got. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Let me think. Everything does grow kind of fast. So I'll just take both in. And we'll go from there. Instead of me standing here with you guys like, what do you think? I'm not live. So anyway, all right. We'll take them both in. Woo. It's nice and cozy in here. Okay. And then, it's nice and cozy and tight in here is what it is. And then I'll go from there with that. I need to start my seeds though today. Uh-oh. But yeah. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, did it? Yeah, it'll stay. Okay. I need to start my seeds, my watermelon seeds today. Okay, that is a must. Watermelon, all of that. Yeah. I want to start my watermelon seeds today, and then this water is soaking up so I can up hot my pepper. Let's see. We have. Look at this one. I can actually take that off of there because. Let's see. I can put this whole tray up. Uh-oh. Okay, so in here is snowball cauliflower. See how it's kind of leaning a little bit? They need more space. My tender crisp celery. It's right there. I'm not going to mess with this cayenne pepper. The cayenne pepper is really small. Yeah, you can see it, but let's see, zoom in. That's the cayenne pepper. I need to separate them, but they don't have their true leaves, so I don't want to mess with them while they're so tender. But these are the YOLO bell pepper. I'm definitely going to take those out. They look nice, and I feel as if I give them more space, they'll do pretty good. But you know what? I can test and let me see. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna take them out. I see the roots coming out the bottom. So I wasn't gonna do it, but I am. I thought about it and I was like, well, if they're spaced apart enough and they're doing fine, I'll leave them. But no, because I see the roots at the bottom. So all you're doing is taking it from the small pot to the bigger pot. And I will try really hard not to disturb those roots too bad. Now, I could just take the whole thing out and just put it in like the other one, but like I'm going to do the watermelons, but I'm going to take the watermelon and actually plant that inside the ground like that. So, yeah. Basically, it's the same, but I don't have that slip that came with these sturdier green trays I have. I think they were, I don't know who they're by. Greenhouse, they may be Jiffy also, but no, they're not Jiffy because they're not peat moss. I'm not sure, but they're all biodegradable. So I could, if I had one pot per small cell, I could have just took it out and put it right in the ground when it's time. It's definitely not time right now. It's cold. It feels great in the greenhouse, but it's really cold out. So this is still soaking up that water. It soaks it up pretty good. I had the water sitting in the greenhouse, so it's kind of warm. It's not cold water. So it won't take as long, but it still takes a while. So I do have some peppers here that are kind of close together. Let's see. The Anaheim chili pepper. Well, California Wonder Bell is really close. So I'm going to take that out. if I can without doing too much damage. Okay, so California Wonder Bell pepper. You see, there's two right there. And then the third is right there on this side. They're kind of close together. So I have to give them space so they can actually grow to how I want them to grow. I just dipped some of the soil out by mistake. Okay, so the bottom of this has soaked up quite a bit of good water. So let me make a little hole for that one and that one. Okay, so we're gonna start with this one on the end. I feel better like that. So I'm gonna rip the coconut, whatever, peach, whichever, and expose the roots, because the roots are coming out at the bottom. They're coming out at the bottom, and then I just expose the roots. So we're going to take that out. To try not to disturb too much. But there it is. And then you can't see me put it in the pot, but I will hold it up after I'm done. And that's what I'm saying. You guys don't have to have much to get this stuff done. You don't even have to have as much as I have as far as this greenhouse to get stuff done. You can do this inside the house. Remember, we did this inside the house in the living room with a shelf on top of the heater. And that's how our plants got their heat. And they did great like that. I've just always wanted greenhouses, so I did it like that. I hope I didn't just crank anything. Okay, I didn't. All right. So now I'm going to separate the two that were together. And it's still a little wet. The soil is still a little wet, so it's going to crumble. But I grab as much of the roots as I can without trying not to disturb too much of it. But I do have to separate these, so it's fine. And then I just go from the bottom and kind of separate them like that. This has a lot of roots. See? Yeah. It has a lot of roots on it. So I'm going to put it in the same pot as the other one, but further away from it. And we'll see what they do. Now, just like tomatoes, peppers have those roots that will extend. They're not as hairy as tomatoes, but they have those roots that will extend from on the stem of the plant down. So they'll send out more roots. So then I'll just put this one in another one and put that soil in there with those two. Okay. Because we have 4 of those plants. No, you're supposed to take the strongest ones and make, and make more room and not have as many as you had in the smaller pot. But when you transplant, sometimes you just don't know and it won't take. So I'm a pot more than just 2. I'll do 4 and then whatever makes it. And if I have more than I need, I just will probably give it away or so. Because I don't like seeing seedlings go to waste. I really don't. That's why I did it different this year. I usually will sprinkle a few seeds in one little cell and see what happens, but no. And see how many will grow. But last year we had so many that grew, it was like I'm wasting my seeds. And the germination rate, that's why I start so early also. I will wait a week to see, you know, what comes up, what doesn't, and what gets strong and what doesn't. But everything came up great and is strong. So I am up potting a lot. What is this? Lavender. Got some lavender in here. Which, if you remember last year, I couldn't grow lavender for anything, and it's growing from seed. Okay, but I am having trouble still with chives. I cannot grow chives for some odd reason. But anyway, that is up potting, and I will show you after I pack that in a little bit. Pack that in some. I don't want to hold you guys too long or go on too much of a rant like you're sitting here with me or so. I'm not live, not going live, not here for it, not trying to. But that is the California Wonder Bell up potted. Look at that. Simple, easy. They didn't droop like the tomatoes did. Okay, so, and this is the third one that I had put in. So there you have it. Up potting. I keep dropping this down. I put it over my forehead because it was cold. But while I was outside. But there you have it. Up potting your pepper plants. They'll be fine. Just don't yank. Be gentle. They'll be fine. Your plants will do just fine. So I'm going to finish up here, finish up potting, and then I just might plant my cabbage now because I don't want to get too hot before I actually plant it. But we'll see because it's like I said, the cold front is really coming in. So I may not. I have to look at the weather again. It didn't snow last night, but it sprinkled a little snow in the morning. So we'll see. I probably won't because it's really cold today. So actually, no, I won't do that. I'll just finish up potting my peppers and go from there. But like, share, subscribe, and mostly, and most importantly, grow. Many blessings to you all. If you have any ideas or want to share what you're doing this growing season, please do so. Or any tips you may have, something I may have missed, or something that you think I could do better with the things that I have because of your success. But this is what we're doing out here in the 5B area, and doing what we can with what we have. And that's what you should be doing also. What you can with what you have. Many blessings.